Hey, on the channel, we unbox Shinsuke Nakamura Chase Edition from Elite 109, and we rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Elite 109 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got something special. Maybe. We got the Chase Edition Shinsuke Nakamura. But for all your Shinsuke needs, Elite 109 needs, and everything else wrestling related, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And Shinsuke Nakamura, a chase once again, as we had prior editions in the basic line and the elite line of Shinsuke as a chase. And Shinsuke back on TV the last year pretty regularly on Raw, now on SmackDown, and needs new figures to go along with that. New push, I guess we'll say here. And we did unbox the regular edition. Check that review out. But this is the Chase Edition, and a very good figure from what we know. But we'll dive in here and see what's up with Shinsuke. And of course, I'm going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And of course, we'll rank them later on in this video from 109. WWE logo, Shinsuke, bubble window, Elite, WWE, let the light in on the top. Shinsuke looking devious. Oh, devious right there. Shinsuke Nakamura, he's certified authentic. Don't tell grandma. And then on the back, we got, of course, War and Peace. We got the blurb. We got all that kind of fun stuff. We're going to rank all these guys later on. Let's see what it says about our old friend Shinsuke Nakamura. Let's see. From Kyoto, Japan. Beautiful this time of year? You tell me. You tell me. Anybody watching this in Japan, shout it out in the comments. Height 6'2", weight 229 pounds. Finisher, the dreaded Kinshasa. Oh, watch out for the Kinshasa. It'll get you. Prior to the WWE draft, the King of Strong Style returned to SmackDown and reminded the WWE Universe that he's a force to be reckoned with. Career highlights: Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, SmackDown Tag Team Champion. So a guy that gets around. Will he ever get the big one? Who knows? See you later. Goodbye. Plastic Prison. Looking good right here. Now, this is one of those ones that's a little tough to notice if it's a chase or not. You got to look for the red on the hands and on the body. That is the difference between the chase, of course. So, got to be eagle-eyed out there on the hunt if you're looking for the Chase Edition of this one along the way. So, we'll see. Let's pop him out. See what all the fuss is about. There's always fuss with Shinsuke Nakamura. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. People be fussing. See you later. Goodbye. Rubber band. See you later. Goodbye. Oh, another one. See you later. Goodbye. All right, now we're down to business here. Always hate undoing the robes on these figures, too. It just drives me crazy. They never go back on the way they went on. That's for sure. But we do get two extra hands with him here. The two opposite hands. You get the splayed out kind of crazy Nakamura hand, and then you get a gripping hand. You get the opposites on the figure, of course. But now we get down to old Shin, and I call him Shin. I don't know about you guys. No, I don't actually, but sounds good. And people do call him that. It does grate my gears a little bit, grind my gears. Who knows? But he does look good in the head sculpt department. I love that they got one eye open, one eye kind of closed. Very patented look, especially the hair over off to the side as well. Looks like Shinsuke Nakamura all day. I'm not confusing him for anybody else along the way here. But does look good. But here it goes. Got to take that robe off. But a beautiful black robe here. One of the best robes we've had in quite some time from Mattel. Really do like the robe on this one. Very easy to take the hands off, of course, as we know, with the removability there. Pull this one off as well, and oh yeah, we're getting down to it. Taking that robe off, very nice. Like I said, very ornate. Definitely worth a pickup just for the robe. Maybe even using it with different Shinsuke figures if you want to. And then we get the red gear here. Is this the Great Muta retirement gear? Is that what this one is in red? I think that is the case. Very, very cool here. I do like the red color here against this one. Looks very nice, feels very nice as well. Got the zipper down here. Oh, it's like 70s Nightwing is what it looks like to me. But looking very good in this red and black attack. Very, very cool. Definitely stands out. I really like the looks of this one. Very, very nice. Of course, the other one was nice as well, but this one I think I do prefer between the two. grab this one here. It's got the white over on this one. And of course, I always say between these ones, if you have a chase and regular edition, robe on one, robe off the other, different hands, make them different. It feels like the Shinsuke party. We're all dancing. It's a great time right here, but definitely a cool figure. Arms go all the way around as usual. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows here for that. Hands back and forth, side to side, hands removable. Waist articulation, of course, is there. Ab crunch is there. Head back and forth, side to side. You get those Shinsuke legs that go up. Big old splits if you need them. Thigh cut. Double jointed. Pinless knees. Nope, we got pins in those knees. Boot cut. Ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. Of course, he will fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand, I'm sure. What do you know? Fits like a glove, but I think I do prefer the red to the white. I actually like both of these versions of Shinsuke, though. Definitely a good version. Definitely a nice update here. Definitely here for this. A fun one. Maybe not for everybody. I can see a lot of people saying I just need one or the other. Maybe they don't need both. You guys sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts there. But a fun figure, and I do think this red and black attack really, really does pop. Good looking figure. But now we got to rank the entire wave. We got to find out where these Shinsuke's rank as we rank the entire wave of Elite 109. All right, time for some set rankings. And of course, we got what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 figures here, including the Shinsuke Nakamura chase. And of course, we're going to put them in order. We're going to start at number 7, work our way to number 1. Number 1 being my favorite of the bunch. I'm going to ask you to do the same thing. Put it in the comments down below. Put it in order. That's the way you got to do it. It's the hard part, but that is the fun part. Remember, this is my list. It is 100% correct. Your list will be 100% correct in the comments. But now we got to get down to it. Where do we start between these 7 figures? Well, number 7 was very easy for me. I haven't been this disappointed in a Mattel figure in quite some time. If you guys saw the review, you probably know which one I'm talking about. But it is good friend of the channel, Cody Rhodes, coming in at number 7. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? The headphones way too big for him. I do like the addition of the chair. That was nice. But the suited body, not very good on this one. Very, very clunky, I guess would be the word I'd want to use. I actually prefer the basic suited version and the AEW suited versions over this one. Now, there is going to be a running change. It's going to improve the articulation on the legs. That will help this figure along. But it is just interesting in its weirdness for me. It feels clunky. I don't like the head sculpt on here with him being like in his suit. It just looks weird. It's time for new head sculpts from Cody. I don't like the headphones, and I especially don't like the brittleness, as your mileage may vary. However, my arm did break on him. His arm will not stay in very well, and then his hand, the peg broke off just very easily in there. So a lot of quality problems with mine as well. So very disappointing as far as Cody goes. I will buy the updated version, hoping for a little bit better things. But man, oh man, it's time for a new Cody Rhodes head sculpt, and I think they can do better in the suited department for a Cody as well. So very shocking turn of events here with Cody coming in last. But number 6, very easy for me to do, Seth Rollins. We've had a lot of ornate Seth Rollins. That Ultimate's still in our minds, so maybe it's given a little prejudice to this one, feeling like a little less than. It's good for what it is. First instance of getting the new title belt, that's always fun. But as far as Seth figures go, very little meat on the bone right here. So an easy number 6 for me along the way here. Now we're diving deeper in here. Where we're going to go? I'm going to go to Bayley at number 5. It's just like they're a step behind with Bayley right here. Of course, glad to finally get a damage control Bayley. It is good. It's just not great, but I am anxious for some future Baileys, and I hope there's not as long of a layoff between elite Baileys, as she is one of the tip-top performers. Obviously won the title at WrestleMania, so you have to think we got more coming from her after damage control days. But once we get all the damage control figures in their damage control gear, this one will be great to put with that, to have that faction in your fig fed. There you go. So 7, 6, 5, we're down to the final 4 right here. Where does a guy go? Well, I'm going to go Damian Priest at number 4. Great to finally have an official Judgment Day Damian Priest. And of course, Damian Priest a champion now. A lot of people probably taking this title belt, moving it over to Damian Priest. Definitely a good updated version. It feels like every Damian Priest figure gets a little bit better than the last. That's great. Constant learning, constant improvement. We say it all the time here on the channel. And Mattel is doing that with Damian Priest here. But for where all these figures sit, coming in at number 4 for me very easily. But now we're down to number 3, and number 3 is going to be the regular edition Shinsuke Nakamura. A fabulous figure. Love the robe. Obviously, a lot of this goes for the chase as well. Great head sculpt on this one. The white and black attack for me going to come in at number 3, which leads me to number 2. And it's very close between these two. I'm not going to lie. The red and black attack's good here. Dominic is Dominic, but I think I'm going to put Dominic, at least as of right now, at number 1 with the Shinsuke chase at number 2. Love the chase. I'm going to display this one without the robe, I believe is the way to do it for me. But this Dominic is just something special. It's really a 2-in-1 figure. I did buy 2 of them so I could display both looks. But it's just like, he's straight out of Oz. And we've all been to Oz, or I shouldn't say we all have been. Not all of us have been unfortunate enough to have to go there. I've told my stories about my 6 months in Oz. It was tough. It was tough. Shout out to my boy Beecher over there. Tough times for Beecher. I was lucky I wasn't like Beecher. I was hanging out with some of the other ones. Alvarez saved the day against Adebisi for me one time. I go into my Oz stories for days, but Dominic, a guy like me that knows what it's like to spend some time in Oz, and he's ready to go right here. Love the bandana around the mouth, love the glasses, love the mullet, love the flannel. A lot to like about this Dominic figure, an absolute must-have pickup, and possibly a top 10 figure of 2024 when the dust settles at the end of the year. We'll see what happens there. But 109, one of those sets with a little bit of something for everybody, a different version of Cody, a new title belt with Seth Rollins, Bayley and her return to the line, an updated Judgment Day Damian Priest, Shinsuke Nakamura, been a while, get the Chase Edition, and then a brand new Dominic. A lot for a lot of people here. A little light in the legends, I guess you could say, but if you're a current fan of the roster, a pretty good set, all things considered here. But what say you guys and gals? Let me know in the comments down below on your order of this set and your thoughts on this set in the comments once again. And of course, you made it this far, don't forget to thumbs up the video. Thumbs up all the videos on the channel. Always helps the channel, of course. So make sure you're doing that. And of course, subscribe to this YouTube channel and my other YouTube channel for videos every single day. Every single day we got videos. Check them out, of course, every single day. And there you go. And then ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget my book, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars Series, almost 700 pages, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Appreciate all the support over there. And then check me out on social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Elite 109, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.